Hello guys, and welcome to our latest. Hi guys, and welcome to our latest live stream with iChongqing. Today we've got a very special episode. We're going to be taking you on a trip through one of the local wholesale markets down in Chaotianmen, a location in downtown Chongqing. We're going to take you to see the whole new range of New Year goods, which is a big tradition in China. Okay, but first of all, I'm your host, James Alexander, and today we've got a lovely young lady making her debut on the live stream. And of course, I'm James, and this is Matilda.
Yeah, I'm Matilda. I'm also from iChongqing recorded too. And thank you.
Okay, so it's Matilda's first time doing the live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think actually a nice combination as well because James and Matilda. How did you choose the name Matilda?
Oh, it's from like a movie. It's the actress. It's from movie A Killer Leon. It's a French movie, and it's back to like 1992. It's more like the year I was born, so I choose the actress name because I really love the movie, the style. Yeah.
Okay, that's a little bit different from my expectation because there's a famous author from England called Roald Dahl.
Oh,
So
it's
yeah, and there was Matilda. I can't remember the name of the book, but there was like a young girl. She was kind of bullied by the head teacher. She's called Matilda. But the same author, so he made like another book called James and the Giant Peach. So I thought like James and Matilda was a nice combination.
Oh yeah, wonderful.
Okay, so another parts of Chongqing, very close to Jiefan Bay called Xiaoshiji. And actually behind us you can see the subway station.
It's from line 6, right? Line 6.
Yeah, so line 6. And what's special about this area is that it's really full of wholesale markets. So if I just show you around here, we're passing one now. If you go in there, of course the individual customers can go in there and buy goods, and they're very reasonably priced, and you get a lot of choice as well. But they also do a lot of wholesale as well. And it's not just this part, but you can go down any of the side streets. And as we walk ahead as well, there are lots of the supermarkets, some of the commercial markets where you can buy on bulk. And sometimes if you come here, if you walk around these streets at like around 5 in the afternoon or something like that, which I've done before, you can find there's stacks and stacks of these huge boxes full of clothing. Yeah, just waiting for the I suppose the postman to come and take them away and get them delivered.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, or see some like Hantown greetings, comrades, greetings.
Okay, so this is what's going on. So Matilda's checking your comments. So as you're watching the show, please feel free to make a comment if you have any questions you would like to ask. Because when we go into this mall a little bit later, which I'm going to tell you about, so we're going to hopefully have an opportunity to ask some of the stall owners some questions about New Year goods. Okay, so Matilda, do you want to say hello to some of our guests?
Yeah, say hi. I have received your comments from John SNS and Hancock and like
Whoop, whoop. Okay.
very cute name. Thank you guys.
Okay, so the mall we're going to go to is a place called the Golden Ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Haiyan. Okay, so when we talk about New Year goods, so Matilda, could you tell us about some of your experiences with them?
Oh, about the Spring Festival?
About New Year goods.
New Year goods?
Yeah, I mean, do you often buy many yourself each year?
Yeah, because like after I worked, I will in my Spring Festival during the Spring Festival, I'll buy some like grocery goods for my whole family, like my sisters, my brothers, and my auntie, and my grandma, and I know like spend like 2,000 yuan RMB. It's like hundreds of bucks, US dollars about.
Yeah, about 2,000 RMB. I reckon that's just under maybe about 180, 190 UK pounds. So I guess maybe around 230 US dollars perhaps.
It's including some scarves, some warm socks, made of especially olive oil. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, because we usually use the pork oil or like plant oil. Yeah, because the olive oil is more like very not popular in our kitchen. So I treat like olive oil is more like healthy. So I always buy some olive oil for my family.
Okay, yeah. Then when you if you spend around 2,000 yuan on New Year goods each year, is that just for you? Is that kind of for all of the family?
Yeah. I say the John SNS. I love some good Sichuan pot on a cold winter day. So when have you been in China before?
Is that a question for me?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't know me, I actually came to Chongqing first in 2003. For the first couple of years, I actually worked as an English teacher at one of the middle, you know, yeah, it was like the typical way into China for foreigners, especially at that time. So I did that for a few years, and I did go away for a few years to South Korea. Then it's already been about 10 years since I came back. So I think in total I've spent maybe 13 or 14 Chinese New Years, all in almost all of them in Chongqing as well. Yeah, so I also feel very familiar with what happens, and also because my wife is from a district of Chongqing called Hechuan. Yeah.
I'm from Sichuan
You're from
too.
Hechuan as well? Oh wow. Oh, 是老乡.
We know this until now.
Oh wow. Yeah, well, what a nice surprise. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny things you learn, isn't it? And like, we sit next to each other in the office as well. Yeah, okay. So I was saying, yeah. But I was saying with Hechuan, when I go there, I mean, most of my wife's family lives there. So, I get to see almost all of their activities. And I suppose when it comes to Chinese New Year, I mean, what kind of activities do you like to do?
Activities I usually will do like ancestor worship. It's not like the Qingmingjie. It's more like we do a family trip. We'll buy some red candles and we'll go back to our hometown. It's usually in the countryside, and our ancestors are buried in the ground or in soil.
So it's under the ground.
Yeah, under the ground. Yeah, they're under the ground. It's not like a horrible story. It's about they always bury in the mountain, up the mountain. So we'll take like a 30 minutes trip. We climb the mountain up to their tomb. And we will light the red candles and we'll it's like they're alive. We just standing there and a group of people, our auntie, our grandma, and our father, mother. We stand together and chat with them and asking, not asking, help the ancestor will blessing us. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I know what you mean, and I do that often during the New Year as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of a fun experience, especially when you buy the big wheels of firecrackers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can put them all around.
Yeah,
Then and often they let me light it because the fuse is very short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quickly like instant.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to light the fuse, and then really you've got about half a second.
Yeah.
Before it starts blowing. Before it starts exploding.
So it's maybe done by my brother or my mother.
Yeah.
We'll stay away from that.
Yeah, it's usually me who gets to do that. And of course, you see a lot of the traditional stuff like the mahjong, doujiju as well. Which maybe I have to do a program on that sometime. Like probably the most popular card game.
Yeah.
As well, beat the landlord. Yeah, we'll maybe have to do that for you one day.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we've had a small chat about that. Before we go into the Golden Ocean supermarkets or the commercial mall, I'm just going to give you another idea where we are. If you look a bit further down the street, you can see a very, very famous landmark in Chongqing. So Matilda, what is that famous building over there?
It's a rebel city. It's from constructor from Singapore. It's a very, very big project in Chongqing. It shows like we're standing in Yuzhong district. We're surrounded by Chaotianmen and Yangtze River, and it's like a boat. So it's like a boat shape. So the Raffles City is more like the head of the boat. Yeah, it's very tall, and we like more like constructions of about 5 buildings.
Sure. Yeah, so the complex is really big. I wanted to show you, just to give you an idea of where we are. So kind of right at the tip of the peninsula. Of course, Raffles is very famous, for a number of reasons, but one big one is the Crystal, which is the world's biggest horizontal skyscraper. So it stretches, I think, over 300 meters across the tops of 4 buildings,
Yeah.
and it's about 250 meters above the ground. So it's even higher than the one at the Marina Bay Sands in Singapore. Okay, so we're now at the commercial mall. We're going to take you inside. So we're going to turn around the camera. This building here, if I can just get the banner in the shot. So this place is, what's the Chinese name of this place?
Oh, you mean 金海洋小商品城?
Okay, and what does that mean?
Oh, it's like Gold Ocean. It's like full of grocery vendors. They're selling they all have the 8th floor, and on the first floor we have 9 because they have the B1. They have the B1 floor. Like we sell the furniture, and we have a whole floor for selling the sweaters. Yeah, because you know the something the whole floor for the decorations and for the sport like things and some like 皮具.
Yeah, kind of leather articles. Yeah. Okay, so the floor we're interested in. So this commercial mall, they sell lots of different products, but the one we're interested in today is the New Year goods.
Yes.
And so we're going to go in the side entrance up here. But if you look over this side, this store entrance here also can give you an idea of what we mean by New Year goods. So Matilda, when we say the word New Year goods, in general, what kind of products are we talking about?
We're talking about a lantern. We're talking about a lantern and food, the character food, the paper cutting, and some lights. You know, a lot of decorations because I have been because I studied abroad for like 2 or 3 years, and this are still every year they improve their goods. So some of them are me. I'm not that familiar with. Because it's like an adventure for me too. Yeah, for this trip.
Yeah, okay. So I think in general, our New Year goods are kind of talking like decorations.
Yeah.
For the home, so lights, stickers, also like toys, gifts, ornaments. But also some food as well.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, what kind of food is popular for you this time of year?
This year, probably every year we'll make fish. We call it 年年有余. It's a very traditional dish. Because the fish will be the whole fish. Will not cut it, and it will we're not eating them all in the dinner, and we'll keep some part of the fish, but it's meaning of the 年年有余. So we're saving because we're saving things until next year. Yeah.
Yeah, so I suppose the Chinese word yu kind of means like a surplus of something, something you can stock up. Yeah, so it kind of means that you can have lots of plentiful things for the next year.
Yep.
Okay, so we're at the entrance of this store here. Before we just go in, just give you another look around. You can see there's a lot of people around today. I actually came here at about 9 o'clock this morning. It's really been like this ever since I came here. So I think in the days leading up to the Chinese Spring Festival, we're going to get a good idea of what the atmosphere is like in markets like these. Okay, so that's enough of me talking. I'm going to show you the entrance of this mall here. Okay, so
we have several comments.
Okay, comments then.
Yeah, comments then.
We turn around and give them a nice view. Huang Hua. Oh yeah. Thank you for joining us. He's joined us on many live streams in the past. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like a big follower of iChongqing. So yeah, thank you and welcome for your comments and questions.
Okay, Chongqing is called. Yeah. He's very familiar with the Raffles and Stanford Hotel.
Yeah, John S. Yeah, welcome to the show. I stayed in the building right close to that. Yeah, of course. And then this is a really good place to stay in Chongqing, particularly the Raffles Centre. It's a carbon copy of the Stanford Hotel in Singapore. Yes, you could be right there. Okay,
Okay, let's go on.
so keep those comments coming, and we're going to take you around the market here, and let's see what special products we can find.
Yeah.
Should we start in here?
Yeah. Sure. Oh, it's like a lot of people here.
So that one?
Yeah.
How about we start here? So I think we should start off with the lanterns, and I suppose what's special about the lanterns in this shop is that they're moving. Because most of the lanterns I've seen in the past are
Yeah,
kind
it's
of like
from the hand.
yeah.
It's from this way.
yeah. So these are the lanterns I'm most familiar with. Just the ones made from cloth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with a wire structure. But over here we've got some moving.
Yeah, it's moving. It's
Yeah.
use
It's
electronic
moving lanterns. Yeah.
But it's original. It's from the paper lantern, and it's from the Han Dynasty. And yeah,
They're from the
it's Han Dynasty.
Han
Yeah.
Dynasty.
Yeah.
And for you, what do the lanterns represent?
I think everything here is representing like fortune, blessing. We're asking for like luck.
Yes, of course, like in China, like red is a very auspicious colour.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, so we're going to see lots of different products over here. This is like a very quintessential one we can find in China. So this is the
中国节 and we're adding the 福字, the character 福 you see everywhere in our spring festival.
Yeah, okay, and there's lots of symbology involved as well. So it's a Chinese knot. So my impression is that it signifies, unity,
Yeah.
reuniting like with family members.
Yes.
Yeah, because often like in modern day life, we don't often live even in the same city. So it might be that the Chinese New Year is the only opportunity to when the family can like get back together again, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So having a Chinese knot, kind of symbolizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing this on a yearly basis. Yeah, and then the fu, character. I mean, what does that mean?
Oh, fu. It's more like a fortune and a blessing and hope for luck. And for in recent years, because the popular of the 支付宝,
Alipay. Yeah.
Alipay, yeah. Because we have the kind of activity, we scan the 福字, a different kind shape of pattern of food, and it will we can apply for a red pocket from the app. So and we can forward to you to apply the red pocket. So it's like a new activity through the Alipay. In the recent years. Did you know that?
I didn't actually know that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. Where have I been? Where have I been all these years?
I forward to you.
Yeah, okay, so we've seen these. Lots of other special things as well. So we've got like a drum down here as well. But it looks good.
They can.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Got a drum, but it can feel very delicate. I'm not sure I want to hit this one.
No, it's probably can just hang here.
Yeah,
It's
just
like
an
symbol
ornament.
of the drum.
Yeah. There's some of the things I don't.
Oh, it's a huge thing.
Oh yeah, the fish.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we're just talking about the Nian Nian You Yu. Yeah, so kind of having plenty for the new year. Yeah, so like, the word for fish is like the same pronunciation, right?
Yeah, it's very big. It's big stuff. You need a big house, really big house to put this.
Yeah. So can you have one of these in your house?
I know, I'm not. Mine is small. It's it's like what, 1.5 meters, like.
Yeah, in total.
Here.
Yeah, so you can see how big this is. Actually, this is all one ornament, isn't it? So from here all the way down to the bottom here. Yeah, I reckon that's a I think a good meter and a half. Okay, we've got lots of other things in here. Let's take you around. This is something new for me as well.
Yeah, for me too. Actually.
So I don't know what I could compare this with in the West. Kind of reminds me like a little bit of a snow globe, but of course.
Vendors are so busy.
Yeah, we do want to catch a vendor here a little bit later and ask them some questions about New Year goods. But like I say, it's so busy here at the moment. So.
Christmas gift in our Western countries. Because we have this like 音乐盒, it's like
Yeah, like musical box.
musical box, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it, but maybe I'll put the microphone next to the whatever you call it here.
They have some like music from
Okay, yeah, and then we've got these plant-like ornaments.
红果. This is called 红果.
Oh, it's just something like red fruit or red berry.
Red fruit.
Okay, and you can see on here, so we've got the circular. These are old-fashioned coins.
Yeah,
Are
with
these?
coins. Yeah, it's like right. 恭喜
That's high.
恭喜发财.
Yeah.
The circle is represent the sky, and the square in the middle is represent our ground. Yeah, in the Asian time.
Okay. Okay, so we've seen a lot of things in here. Should we move on a little bit? I mean, we've got so many things to look at.
How about this one? Have you seen this? It's like 尤加利.
Eucalyptus.
It's ginkgo, right? This ginkgo
Yeah.
and some parts.
Yeah, ginkgo. That's right. Yeah. Okay, so these are like pretty ornaments. Again, I haven't really seen these so much in past years.
What's this? It's a big thing.
Yeah. Okay, we've got another interesting ornament here. Kind of looks like a big drum in a way.
Oh, I'm not familiar with this.
Yeah,
This
so
decoration
many.
is too big. It's like bigger than that one.
Sure, and what I kind of like about it as well is the kind of like a cardboard structure.
Yeah.
So even though it's really big, I think with this one you can maybe take it apart and maybe store it somewhere. Yeah, so they're kind of like a Christmas tree in England. You can take it apart,
Oh yeah.
put it in a small box,
Yeah,
and then
it's
leave it
made
in the
from,
attic.
Made of the paper.
Yeah, and you can see all of the joints here. I think it's possible to take it apart,
Oh yeah, take it apart.
so it doesn't necessarily have to take up that much space. Okay, so we're going to continue moving on, see what other interesting things we can find for you. Of course, we all know the thing this year was the year of the ox, right? But the new year.
Yeah.
So the Chinese New Year is going to be on February the 1st. That's actually going to be the first day of the Chinese New Year. But something that's changed, I've noticed, is that I think in the past, the 7-day national holiday used to start on the first day until the 7th day. But I think it's changed a little bit now. We kind of start on New Year's Eve, don't we?
Probably, because last year I was not on this vacation.
Yeah, so that's something that's different. So in the past, I think the Chinese holiday, the 7-day national holiday, was from the first day to the 7th day. But now I think it's normally from New Year's Eve to the 6th day.
Yeah, because we forward one day so people can get well prepared for the family gathering. And also about the 春运, the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest popular movement in this world.
In the world.
Yeah, like 2 million. Oh no.
I think it's in like hundreds of millions.
Hundreds of millions. Yeah. Hundreds of millions.
Yeah, about 200 million. Yeah, because so many people, they live and work.
Yeah.
They're far away from their hometown, like the provinces of China.
From like the east to back to the west.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. So I think changing the start of the holiday to New Year's Eve, I think is a sensible thing. Because just mean you can get home a little bit earlier and prepare more.
Yeah.
Okay.
James, do you know how much Chongqing's our citizens are spending our expense on this spring festival about our customers? How many?
I don't know. I mean, of course, the markets is going to be huge.
Yeah.
But I don't have the exact figures.
Guess a number.
I don't know. Let's say in Chinese yuan.
Yeah. RMB.
Oh, yikes.
Right.
We're going to say.
Give it a try.
For Chongqing.
Yeah, for Chongqing.
Municipality.
Yeah.
Maybe a few. I don't know. 50 billion yuan.
Billion yuan. 50. 15 or 50?
50.
50. Oh, we have 27 billion yuan, about like 4.3 billion dollars USD in 7 days. Yeah, just in 7 days we spent this much.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
before the Spring Festival, and the Chongqing government will cooperate with Yunnan province, Sichuan province, and the Hainan province to guarantee the farm products and other groceries to the sufficient supply will guarantee that the price is stable. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right, so let's go inside here. Let's see what else we can find. Yeah, but so think of I think like the expenses at the New Year is not only the New Year goods as well, but a big tradition I've experienced myself is that some relatives that live in the countryside, and they really enjoy people coming to visit them during the year. So often they have a. But one thing I noticed is that they have like a service that they call iChongqing, like a dragon. So when they have maybe hundreds of guests, or maybe tens of guests, maybe tens of guests.
Hundreds. Not like below 200.
Right, yeah. So often there are companies, aren't there? Which is called like iChongqing, like a dragon service. Yeah, dragon service. So basically, what it is.
Because they're more and more delicious. They're making.
Yeah, because they're kind of professional cooks.
Yeah, professional, very professional, and like the procedure is very French.
Sure, yeah, they have these gigantic woks as well, and they can basically cater for all of the guests.
Yes.
It includes everything, even like the tables and chairs, like the food, the cooking, and also after they kind of do the cleaning up as well, don't they? Yeah. Okay. So of course that's also a big expense, but of course it just lets you look after your guests a lot better. Okay, let's have a look at some more comments.
John SNS said, I want some Chinese New Year food. Yeah, but this time we're doing the Spring Festival shopping, and probably next time we'll do New Year food too for you. Thank you for watching.
Have to go to a Chinese restaurant in Arkansas. Oh, okay, so in the USA. Okay. Oh yeah, it is the Year of the Tiger. But saying it's still the Year of the Tiger is still about 3-4 days away.
Yeah,
yeah. So we're still. So I was just saying we're technically still in the Year of the Ox.
Yeah.
But in a few more days it will be the Year of the Tiger.
8 days.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just saying so busy. I can't remember what date it is. So. Okay. Okay. So one thing I would like to do is to find one of these store owners and do an interview.
Oh, this is a cracker.
Yeah, firecrackers.
They're firecrackers. Look at this.
These look like mini lanterns. Then of course you've got a lot of these lights. These remind me a little bit of Christmas lights you might see in England. I'm going to see if we can track down one of these store owners.
It's about 35 yuan. Yeah. 55 is about 35 yuan. $1?
Yeah, I mean everything in here is very reasonably priced. Okay, so we're going to continue walking through, and our mission for us is we want to find a store owner who can ask some questions to. Let's go that way. Oh, okay. You're right. And you can see how crowded it is. Okay.
Older than me. I need a big house to put it.
And we can see how crowded it is here as well. This is good. It really gives you a festive atmosphere. Okay, so these are other like famous decorations you can find during the Chinese New Year. So of course we've just said that the New Year is of the tiger.
Tigers. They were doing like 3D. What happened to some fuzzy? This is new one. I haven't seen this before actually.
Yeah. Okay. So in the past it's mostly just been a picture or like a paper cutout, but this one actually has fur on it.
Big fur, yeah, of course. Big fur.
That's a really good idea. I like that.
And these are paper cuttings combined with food. Oh, when I was young, actually, like 7 or 8 years old, I do the cuttings by myself. But not like this kind of delicate thing. I will find red paper, and my mom gave it to me, and I'll cut into a circle, and then I'll fold it like twice, and I will start from the middle of the paper, and I will just cut like whatever I want. And when I like open up, it looks very fantastic. I mean, you could try it because then it's your own creation, and you will post on the window. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, and that's a skill that's always really fascinated me
Yeah.
because I really do. I did.
One too. It's always it's depending on how you cut the pattern or the shape. You can create it by yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I think you can get some templates as well. You can just find them online or in a book and try it yourself.
Yes.
But even so, I find it fascinating how you can make all these wonderful patterns.
Yeah, you can
Yeah, I
create
mean,
it
that's
by
still,
yourself.
yeah, I still can't imagine how it really
some
works.
videos probably can tell you how to cut a fool. Yeah, on this cutting.
Yeah, maybe we can
Yeah,
try.
yeah, I can
Try it. Okay, so let's go through. Okay, over here we have some couplets as well.
Yes, we will plant a pot of hold like the墙。
The on the wall.
Oh, the hold the wall. The wall. It's stand like female and male, right?
Okay, very cute.
Yeah,
Yeah, got a
cute.
pink tiger.
Yeah.
Okay, and ahead here we've got lots of couplets.
Yeah.
Okay, so
How
what's
about this one? The long like direction.
Okay, so if you have a look at the couplets first. Okay, so what are the most? So when I say couplets, these are really like vertical strips of red paper with messages, with auspicious messages written on them.
I will
So
read it for you.
yeah, so what kind of messages can you see here?
Yeah, about this one. The first, how about the 出入? This one. This couplet is 出入平安好运来. It's like you post on your house's door, and it stands for when you out of your house or come into your house, will guarantee your safety and a lot, and it's always blessing you. Yeah. And we'll do like two we'll handle like two. One is vertical, two vertical, and one is like 横幅.
Yeah, like a horizontal banner.
Yeah.
So yes, you have a couplet on either side and also a horizontal banner going over the top.
How about? Oh, this is difficult to like translate. 新高照喜迎新春平安福. How about this one? It's very big. 喜迎新春平安福.
Okay, so
we're very glad to
welcome the new
spring festival and to guarantee our safe and fortune and blessing things.
Yeah, these are nice messages. And what are these as well? So we've got these little boxes. So 丰收年. So kind of like a bumper harvest here.
It's a gold glitter.
Oh, the glitter.
Full of this.
Oh, okay, I see. So if you look at the couplets over here, because they were very shiny.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe this is what it's for.
Yeah, it's a golden glitter or in a probably it's 那个是一瓶冰粉吗？那个是？
哎，
哦，这是本土吗？
不是本土，它那种。一模一样。
哦，一模一样的哦。然后那个是要是我自己画了过后，我可不可以自己涂上去？就是8点半前就行。它那个是来啥子呀？
这个是直接贴的，
直接贴。哦。
它相当于那个是成品。
哦，那是字，那个面是字。
哎。
Oh, where we have done some characters already made from the by the golden glitters, and so we can just put like a stick on the red 这什么就是 red paper. Yeah, we can just it's very easy.
Okay, but it's probably quite messy as well, so I'm not going to open that up now. Okay. So we've got something else.
This is it's a pair. Like this is without the characters. It's just like the cloth. It's only the cloth, and we do like the character. We'll just stick on the cloth.
Okay.
Then it's a pair.
Okay, so shall we move on through here, see what else we can find? And then let's go and find a store manager as well.
We'll have some. We have new guests. It's Mike Macmillan.
Mac McMillian, my wife and daughter in Chongqing. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, so that's nice to know. Of course, Chongqing is a nice place to spend the new year. Yeah, but sorry to hear that you're in different countries at the moment. Hope you can make it together again someday soon.
Oh my God, this is a huge one. Have you seen this?
What's this?
Lantern.
This is a lantern?
Yeah, this is a lantern.
Yeah, that is huge.
Yeah. 那个是灯笼啥？你挂到哪儿了？
挂到哪点了？
I'm asking the vendors where should we put the biggest lantern of the day, of our day today.
一般这样的灯笼，就说适合挂在什么地方啊？
挂在那，就是说老家的话，就挂在那个屋檐边，晓得噻哈。
Oh, okay, so like on the eaves.
Yeah.
Of your home.
阳台外面都可以挂。
Okay, on the balcony.
Balcony.
Yeah, so maybe you're talking about these? Or talking about this big one here.
The big one.
哦，是这个也是灯笼吗？
这个是2米的。
2米的灯笼，一般适合哪样的地方啊？
这个你们要买的话是买多大的？
就那个我们那个小一下这个。去鼻子。
那我也想问一下呢，现在就是说今年的客流量，就是比往年就是说多不多嘛？还是跟差不多？
多一点，就疫情前、疫情后 before 的
有影响的。
现在是多一点还是少一点？
就是说，比起以往的话以前的话还是要少很多。你们做采访。
哦，没关系，就是我。
Oh, she's got a bit shy.
A bit shy.
Okay, but she did say then that the pandemic has had a bit of an influence.
Yeah.
So we didn't go into a lot of detail there, but again, I imagine it's kind of two-sided. So one, of course, is there are fewer people coming to visit in person. And then the other question I'm interested in asking as well is the effects of internet sales as well, because I imagine all of these goods you can actually buy on, I don't know, on internet platforms as well, do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm checking our comments because I lost the signal.
All right, so not to worry, we'll get them back. Okay, so let's carry on through, go on to the next part. Again, welcome to some more guests as well. So welcome to Lee Jason as well. Yeah, welcome and thank you for joining the show. So you see the market here is really big, it's very crowded. And also looking for some new innovative products as well.
Oh, I saw a very large paper carton over there.
Let's go and have a look. Let's see if we can squeeze inside.
Oh, the light's getting bigger here. Oh, is this 3D inside?
3D? Let's go and have a look.
I love this one.
This lantern is very pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Let's get you a good shot of this.
Oh, this store, I think that their groceries are very beautiful.
And I can see something great in there as well. You can see these big piles of red envelopes. So, but like,
Then we
oh,
will check the red pocket.
yeah, should we go and have a look? I think we can get in this way. So, Matilda.
Diversity of the lights.
Okay, so imagine
Yeah,
that
this is
about.
my favorite one during my spring festival. When I was young, I mean before work.
I suppose now you have to give more.
60
more
Yeah,
envelopes than you
yeah,
received.
to my my sisters, my younger sisters and younger brothers. Every year, because I'm working, I'm making money, so every year I should give them red pockets. It's a like tradition. We in the spring festival, in the spring festivals, and we will we're not like we have the family gathering like like 初一. Probably we will gather in all of our families will come to my grandpa's home and we'll make lunch and dinner together. And probably the next day we'll move to our auntie's home and we'll do the same thing. Make dinners, make a lunch. We are doing like mahjong and like things like that. And we're like the family tour.
Sure.
Yeah, like we were eating to 初一到初六或到初七, we'll travel our family everybody's home and make our make food and play some mahjong or doubi, yeah, things like that. And it's very popular to like we're holding our like fruits, some gifts to visit our like the 长辈, our
elders.
elders and some like as well at this during the spring festival we will have like mountains of gifts. It's not like the just compare with the Western Christmas and we like Christmas we suddenly receive the gifts in one night probably because during the spring festival we're gradually receiving our gifts, yeah, things like that.
Okay, and it's been a similar experience for me as well because my wife's family, they have lots of siblings.
Yeah,
Because
especially for
okay, red packets. That's a
yeah, this especially for our spring festival. It means 压岁钱. This is for the youngers. It's for youngers because the blessed there will with like a healthy grow up and a good study, things like that.
I have a question, an interesting question for you as well.
Happy New Year, 新年快乐, Happy New Year and 学业进步, like good study.
Yeah, I have an interesting question as well. I know when you were younger, whenever you received a red envelope, did your parents let you keep the money or did they take it?
Oh, they'll take it. They'll take it. They're like, yeah, it's very sad. Probably they give me like 100 or 200 yuan for the regular expense. Then they'll tell me they're saving the money for me for my future, so they're keeping it.
Yeah,
every
okay,
year.
and because the way it works is everyone gives their red envelopes to each other.
Yeah.
So let's say you have a nephew,
Yeah.
And a child yourself. So you give your nephew, I'd say 200 yuan in a red packet.
Yes.
But also their parents, they give your child 200 yuan as well.
Oh yes. Because
Yeah,
I'm too old. They won't give back to me.
Okay, so I mean, I suppose from the perspective of parents or elders.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of breaks even in the end. But I suppose it's kind of like sad for the youngsters.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of been like that. So with my wife and our daughter, she kind of made a deal with her. She said, whatever she gets, she could keep half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Keep up?
yeah, that's what she says.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then like the other half, she kind of used for red envelopes for other relatives.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's not too bad that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so keep on going. Again, we're going to still try and track down a store owner as well. Yeah. So, what time is it? Should we go down this way? Okay, so I was going to show you. We've got a big choice of aisles. So I think just come through this one here. But we're going to walk across a little bit more. So we're going to take you down one more aisle, see what else we can find. Try and track down a store owner. Yeah, and then we'll have a final chat outside. So let's go down this one because this one's kind of a little bit wider.
We're surrounded by red stuff.
Yeah,
Everything is
big
red,
lantern.
gold.
I suppose one thing they lack here is kind of like the Chinese New Year music. Because if you go to the supermarkets, they always have that blasting out, don't they?
It's very, very noisy.
Okay, so they've got some tiger toys. So everybody's seen some of these.
Oh, this could be hung in the car on the rear.
On the
No.
on the windscreen.
Yeah, windscreen.
So Matilda, perhaps we could talk about some of the prices in here as well. Because I imagine a lot of these goods are quite cheap. What do you think?
Yeah, it's very cheap. Because it's like compared to when I was young, because I have been like several years haven't been here like this kind of place, and yeah, okay. From now I will ask him the price. Because compared to the like several years before, I think the price is not that much higher than we before.
Let's have a look. Is that the store owner here?
Oh, it's like 20 yuan.
So the couplets cost 20 yuan. Is it per pair?
Usually we use the sticky rice to stick on the couplet on the wall, but right now they have the 就是它有自带的胶水。
Oh, have like glue.
Yeah, you already have glues, and will spill out the.
Oh, I can see. So yeah.
And we just put on the wall.
Okay, so if you look on the back of this couplet here, it's got kind of clean film on it. So if you peel that away, the other side of this paper has the glue on it, and it just stick it directly on the side of your door.
It's very cheap. It's 20 bucks.
I suppose we can also ask the owner if he sells anything online as well.
Yes.
Yeah, they're so busy today.
Oh, he bought. 誒，老闆，呢個是咪車過唔到掛咩？
過。
要掛唔得打個放閘。Our customer are buying the biggest.
The giant lanterns. Where was he going to put them?
His house. His house.
園子噻。
He has a yard to hang the lantern. Yeah, cool. It's quite a large yard probably. Thank you, thank you. 哎，好浅啊！对，一个。Oh, it's only cost 100 each.
100 yuan each.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
100 each.
bargain. Yeah, maybe £11 or something. UK. Right. Oh, okay. This is like Christmas style tinsel.
Yeah.
So maybe you just in England we would hang this up, maybe from the ceiling, like over the doorways,
Yes.
things like that. So these are very pretty.
Everywhere you can put it everywhere.
Yeah, sure. But I don't see so much of this in China though.
But
Let's have a look in here. So going to say the last place. Let's see if we can find the owner. So do you think these places do sell a lot online?
I'm sure you can check. Ask it for
Another point of interest for me as well is the general age of people coming here. Because you would say, like, generally, what age of people come to buy New Year goods?
Oh, I mean, probably most of people are like the young generation will buy online. The transportation, the delivery system is very like advanced. I should say, in not only in China but probably in the world, it's very efficiency. We can order online like in 2 days it will come to our house. So especially for some like giant things, we can just receive the package. Yeah, it's very easy and convenient.
Yeah, and in your opinion as well, do you think like the young generations still like this style, or do you think?
I think it's like tradition. If it's like for me, I would choose this one. Those things to hang on in my own house or put some decorations. It's special. It's the spring festival, and we grow from like every year we celebrate this. It's like without this, we were like, oh, what is I didn't spend the right time like things like on this. Like it should be there. Like things.
Yeah, my impression is in these markets, if you look around, it tends to be around like middle-aged.
Yeah.
A lot of people, not so many old people actually. Yeah, also people like maybe people in maybe 40s.
Yeah, for your
50s.
50s.
Yeah,
Like
I would say it's like the
sister and
general
my,
age in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then my feeling is like my impression at least is like the younger generations. Maybe they don't hold on to the traditions quite so strongly. I don't know because like like the case of like
other ways. Yeah. We still love these shiny things to hang out, decorate our like living room, bedroom things. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course out in public as well. You see these like everywhere. So like in all of the streets in Chongqing, at the moment we'll have like lanterns hanging down for them, and you see lots of like banners, road signs as well. And wishing people a happy New Year.
Yes.
Go through a few more comments.
From Han.
Too many choices, and hope they are recyclable or able to be reused.
And John SNS said I'm interested.
As by John.
Sure.
Yeah, okay,
I'll
that's a
talk
nice
Korean.
one.
How about you? Red wine or baijiu or beer?
Oh, that's kind of a complicated question. It's kind of. I say generally, I don't like to drink, but there are occasions. Special occasions they have to.
Especially in our family, we more like prefer baijiu.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like a family banquet or a work banquet, then my preference would probably be the rice wine as well.
Oh, rice wine.
If it's kind of like
Korean or
the Chinese sake,
Sake.
yeah, it's a bit different like the Japanese one, but the Chinese rice wine, yeah, kind of like that during banquets and special occasions here. If it's kind of myself on a hot summer's evening, yeah, maybe some cold beer or something is nice, but generally I don't have that much nowadays. Okay, so perhaps should we make our way to the exits?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we can track down any.
I
Okay, so yeah, I mean the owners, they're kind of difficult to find, aren't they? Because one, they're very busy. Two, they don't have like a uniform or anything like that. They're kind of hard to recognise, aren't they? And the one we did catch a little bit earlier was a little bit shy, wasn't she?
Yes.
Okay, actually, it's kind of like a maze. I don't know which way the exit is. I'll just follow you. This place is really big. Actually, I think we went the wrong way. But it's okay. I think if we go ahead and then turn right, we can find the way out. Okay, love means like happiness. I'll show you this one as well quickly. Oh yeah, so Matilda, this one here. I suppose this is like a mention. This is like a mention. Would you say like a doorbell?
It's like Chongqing.
Yeah, he looks like a soldier, doesn't he?
Yeah, in ancient times. It's very famous. And like we'll post it like mention on
like a door
guard. It's like defend some bad luck.
Yeah, like bad spirits.
Chase the bad luck away.
Yeah,
like
ward off evil spirits. Yeah, that's right. Just a few days ago, Matilda actually went to the Three Gorges Museum in Chongqing. And the Three Gorges Museum, every spring festival, they have a special exhibition themed on the Chinese zodiac. So this year they have an exhibition themed on the tiger. Yeah, so saw lots of artifacts dating back almost 1,000 or 2,000 years in there. Yeah, and this also explains as well that the symbolism of the tiger. Okay, we'll just look into here a moment. So I suppose a long time in the past, the tiger would have been a kind of like an enemy of people, because suppose when there were a lot of tigers in the wild, suppose they would eat people, wouldn't they? Have them for lunch. Yeah, but I thought over the time, once tigers were like controlled, and actually there aren't that many. In general, like in the world nowadays.
Yes.
But they're still seen as a very auspicious animal in China. Yes. And I suppose if you think of the tiger, we mostly look upon them as being like very strong, don't we?
Yeah, we're strong,
very
powerful,
brave,
and like leadership. Things. Yeah.
So I think the symbolism of the tiger, if you see them on the posters, is again that they can like protect you by warding off like evil spirits as well, and can also bring you really good luck. Yeah, as well. Okay, so can you see anything interesting in here? Or anything we haven't seen already?
Yeah, probably we've seen. It's a different.
Okay, some more couplets.
Oh, how about this one?
Okay,
we'll
so
count on the roof.
Oh, the ceiling.
Oh, the ceiling.
Ceiling.
Yeah.
So give you a few of these. Okay, so let's go out towards the exit. So stick with us just a few more moments. We're going to leave through this aisle on the side. Just give you one more look at just how compact this place and how many people there are. Right, let's go this way. I'm pretty sure it's this way. I mean, it's like a maze in here, isn't it? So.
I already lost myself.
Okay, we took a few wrong turns, but we found it in the end. Okay, so Matilda, do you come to markets like these usually for the Chinese New Year?
For me, actually, in the latest few years, it's my first time to come back again. I think probably you are more familiar with it because you're living in Chongqing, like 13 or
Yeah, more than
yeah,
more than I could imagine.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my older people, elders, very love this kind of place. Because like my grandma and she will shop all the goods. Will pick and what she like for us to decorate our house. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and I've really enjoyed my visit here this morning. I love the atmosphere. There's so many people in a very vibrant
Yes.
atmosphere. Yeah, and we can see looking around, all of the streets are decorated. You can see the lanterns hanging in all the streets.
On the tree, and they will light up in the evening.
That's right. Okay, perhaps just before we go, we're just going to show you one of the person who's been with us today. We've got a trainee with iChongqing. Have you? Do you want to come here? So again, what's Chloe, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so also thanks to Chloe for joining us today. She's been helping us out with the camera work and choosing our routes through the market today. Okay, also thank our audience for following us. Just one last chance. Do you have any other questions or comments we can go through?
Yeah.
About the Chinese diaspora observed more authentic Chinese New Year culture in Southeast Asia. Okay. That's a possibility. Also, lots of Chinese communities. Yeah, in Thailand. I've been to Chinatown there as well. Yeah. And what's this one? During the duration, there'll be lots of lion dancing competitions.
Yeah, 舞狮.
Oh, yeah.
But 舞狮 is more like familiar in Guangdong province. We have a movie
Like cartoon or animation?
Animation named 雄狮. It's a very. I've watched. Did you have watched this? I've watched that. It's very beautiful. It's very enthusiastic. Yeah, it's like a young. It's a movie about a young, a young boy. It's gradually to become the king of the line dance. It's very passionate movie. Yeah.
Okay, that's a great recommendation. So I'll definitely have to watch that. So, I'm also familiar with the dragon dances, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, I got lots of those in Chongqing municipality, particularly Tongliang County.
Yes.
Okay, and this last one here, how can they also include Guangkong from the Three Kingdoms? Who's that? Who's Guangkong?
From the Three Kingdoms. 三国.
Yeah.
关公.
Oh,
They say
Guangdong.
关公.
Oh, okay. So how can they also include him from the Three Kingdoms?
How come they also include Guangdong from the Three Kingdoms? Because Guangdong is like very, it's very, 非常的杀伐果断吧. It's very general, yeah.
Okay, so at this point then, so I want to thank you for your questions and comments and following this live stream with iChongqing. We've had a great time looking around the Christmas, well not the Christmas market, the New Year goods markets here at the Golden Ocean at Chaotianmen in Chongqing. If we don't see you directly on the live stream for the Chinese New Year, so wish wherever you are in the world a happy 2022 and Year of the Tiger. And finally, any messages for Matilda?
Yeah, I'm so glad to be here. It's my first time live stream actually, and it's collaborating with James, and it's very happy. I hope you are good. Happy New Year, Tiger Year, in a few days.
Okay, yeah. So thank you very much for following us. Happy New Year, and we'll see you again. I'll say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.